People say to me, Stephen, we watch your commentaries, we like them, but they can be such a downer. Yes, that's true. I admit it. How can it be otherwise? Just a couple of days ago, there was a memorial service held in Nairobi for the 4 UNICEF aid workers who were killed by a roadside bomb in Somalia. There were also 2 security guards, Somalian security guards, who died in that episode. And there are 4 UNICEF workers in Nairobi hospitals now who are trying to recover from life-threatening injuries in the same terrorist incident. These are humanitarian aid workers, devoting their lives to saving others, to helping others. What the devil is going on? Do you know that back in 2013, the year for which we have some information and figures, there were nearly 250 attacks on some 500 aid workers associated with the United Nations around the world, that in the last couple of weeks, the World Food Programme has lost 3 people in the bowels of South Sudan, probably abducted, maybe never to be seen again, that in the last 48 hours, the Red Cross and Red Crescent societies have lost people in Yemen, in Mali, in Syria. It is a nightmare, this contagion of assaults on humanitarian workers. And how can you forget the 900 people who drowned in the Mediterranean last week trying to get from Libya to Italy? And finally, you surely saw that carnage in South Africa, that xenophobic violence where 7 people were killed because they weren't South African, they're from Mozambique and Zimbabwe and Namibia. They were killed because they were foreigners, allegedly taking jobs away from South Africans. Absolute and total poppycock. You know what's happening in South Africa. Inequality is worse and worse. The democratic tradition is beginning to erode. And why? Because you've got a non-functional government led by a prime minister, a president, who is both self-serving and corrupt. Ah, all the hopes and expectations of Nelson Mandela are dashed. Is it a downer? Yes, they're all downers. But you have to talk about them, otherwise nothing will change. That was last week. I'm Stephen Lewis.